So, today is lovely Valentine's Day, February the 14th. You'd be surprised. I asked kids that earlier this week, and one of the kids said, I thought it was like the 15th. I thought, anyway, kind of interesting. But today is the 14th. It is not 2015. I did find that funny because the kids found that mistake earlier. But anyway, we are reviewing for tomorrow's 100-point test and going through some more practice problems. We just went through the review from yesterday, just kind of checking it. So here we go. Okay. Start now. We've got number 1 here. We've got fruits. It says find the ratio of bananas to oranges in the graphic at the right. Right, the ratio is fraction in simplest form. Then explain its meaning. Okay, they want bananas to oranges, which is 4 to 12. Yeah. Okay. Now, simplifying. I just showed all my friends, all my kids that are here today, using the cute ABC button. Okay, if you take 4 ABC 12, hit enter, you get 1/3. That is it. That is it in simplest form. Okay, now think about words. It means 1 banana to 3 oranges. Okay, so on a test, this is like 3 points. This is 3 points. Words are 1 point. Good to go. Go into number 2. We're going to use this cute little table for number 2 and 3. We're going to write each ratio in simplest form. Okay, so find the ratio of limpets to snails. Okay, then explain its meaning. Here we go. Limpets is 14, and I hope I'm saying it right, but who knows. Snails are 18. What does that simplify to? 7 nights. And then give me some words. It's going to be limpets on top, snails on bottom. Okay. 3 points, 3 points, 1 point. I know it's weird. Okay, number 3. Find the ratio of snails to the total number of animals. Okay, snails is 18. But total means we got to add them all up. I believe you, I just haven't done it yet. Yes, 52. Okay. And like this is one that some of you, it might scare you to simplify. Just make sure that the top number is not bigger. Do 18, ABC 52, 926. And you've got it simplified to its simplest form. Now give me words. It is snails to total animals. Okay. Once again, 3 points, 3 points, 1 point. Okay. Yay, next one. It's not hard. Like once you've done it this much, you start realizing, oh, this is easy. It's more reading than it is math. To me, at least. I don't know. Okay, there is a petting zoo. It has 5 lambs, 11 rabbits, 4 goats, and 4 piglets. Oh, I thought you said, I was like, it says piglets, people. Okay, find the ratio of goats to the total number of animals. Write the ratio in simplest form. Okay, goats is 4.
24.
I believe you. Yes.
1/6.
And yes. So it is 1 goat to total animals again. Oops. I wasn't thinking and I just wrote extra words, but that's okay. I would rather you have too many words than not enough words. I meant to put total animals, and I put total number, and then I had to finish it. You know, I'd rather you have extra words than no words. Okay, next one, laundry. Ooh, okay, everybody wake up. This is the weird one that we've not done since last week. So if you were out last week, here we go. Basically, and I did one of these, I know, on a video. It is odd. They basically have 48 pieces of laundry. They're wanting us to break it up into two groups of a ratio of 1 to 3. This is a box question. Hint, hint. The other day I kind of did it that way. So, we're thinking of it. Basically, we need to start out with the 48 on top, because that's the number that they are wanting us to break up. And then they want us to break it up in a weird ratio of 1 to 3. So I took my ratio and I wrote it right below it. Okay. Now, I called it a box question because below those numbers, I now drew that many boxes. So I draw 1 on that side and 3 on the other. Okay, if you don't need the boxes, that's fine, but this was just the way I do it. Okay, from here, I'm trying to figure out, there are 4 total boxes. So 4 goes into 48 how many times? 12. Okay, so what that means is, 12 isn't the answer. 12 goes in this box, and that box, and that box. Okay? Yeah, we still don't have the answer, which is the weird part. We need to add them up. That's right. So on this side, it is a 12. And on this side, it is a 36. That is my ratio. 12, and if I look back up here, well, it's 2 groups, so we'll just stop with that. We'll say 12 to 36. It's a 12 to 36. So what that means is basically, even though there's 1 table on this side of the room and 3 over there, they want me to pick out 12 pieces of laundry and put it over here. And they want me to pick out the other 36 and put them over there. Even though there's 3 tables, they want us to put it over there. It's weird. It's just different, okay? The last trick to this, please always check this. And guys, there is one of these tomorrow. So, right here, this and that, whatever it is, has to total 48. You know, like, check it. Because earlier what I did is I accidentally drew 4 boxes, and I was like, I've got too many. Make sure that that totals, this added together, is the top number. Okay, going on down. Let's go to number 6, cell phone. This one's been interesting. A few kids have asked me. Okay, if it is $40 for 160 minutes of talk time on her cell phone, how many minutes of talk time does she get per dollar? Now, here's the weird part. The whole time I've been saying put money on top, but this is a weird one because the per dollar means dollar has to be on the bottom. If there are any odd ones like this tomorrow, I will tell you, but I didn't see any when I did it earlier today. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to set this thing up. I'm going to kind of have to do it down here, or down here because I'm out of room. So 160 minutes for $40. So how much for $1? Okay, so to get the answer, I need to do 160 divided by 40, right? Okay, so it is what? For what? Minutes, yes. For $1. 4 minutes for $1. And you've answered that question. Please, make sure you give me some words. Minutes per dollars or something. Okay. Number 7. Here we go. Trains. A train travels 558 miles in 3 hours. At this rate, how far does the train travel per hour? Per 1 hour. 1 needs to go on the bottom. Okay. Miles per hour. So I'm going to put miles on top. And you can do it either way. Like if you want to just start with the numbers. I'm being weird and going back to the little box chart. But if it's 558 in 3 hours, what is it in 1 hour? 186. Okay, so I take 558, divide by 3, and I get 186. Yes. So it is 186 miles in 1 hour. I meant to do that as 2 fractions, but anything like that is fine. Tomorrow when I grade it, it's kind of like 3 points. 3 points for those numbers, 1 point for words. 3 points, 3 points, 1 point. So make sure you don't just jump straight to the answer. Okay. On number 8. A lot of kids have stopped just because this thing has 2 question marks. But it says a bus makes 28 stops every 2 hours. How many stops does it make in 3 hours? Question mark. In 4 hours? Question mark. That means how many answers are there? 2. That's all that means. And they want 2 answers. So I'm going to set it up as stops per hour. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm going to put stops on top. Hour on bottom. Oops, there we go. I'm trying. And basically they say 28 to 2 hours. And they're, I guess you'd say, wanting us to get to 3 hours and 4 hours. But we gotta kind of slow down. We can't jump from 2 to 3. We kind of need to find out how much is 1. Does that make sense? So in 1 hour, how many stops do they make? 14. Okay, so you've got 1. Okay, you've got 2. These are the 2 answer boxes. So what do we need for 3? Okay. Okay, 3 times 14 is 42. I'm running out of room on that one. 42. And 4 times 14, 56. Yes. So you answered both questions. It takes another step to get there. So 42 and 56. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm just worried. I see some. The next set of questions. Here's the directions. Determine if each pair of ratios or rates are equivalent and explain. Okay. Now, here we go. Number 9. It says 20 out of 45 students attended a concert. 12 out of 25 attended the concert. So maybe this is 2 different concerts, whatever. Here we go. 20 attended out of 25. No, 45. I messed that up. So 20 out of 45. So what's the average per person or per student? 0.4 repeating? Okay, 0.4 repeating. Okay, so on average, not even half a kid attended it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, like just their arm attended or something. Okay, just kidding. 12 out of 25. .48, yes. I knew it was close, but not. I knew they weren't the same per student. Okay. This is where if like you're a concert manager or something, you're trying to figure out which one would make more money. The first one or the second one? The second one, because more people attended it. So you would want to bring that band back to the concert or whatever. This is what people do. You don't think about it. So are they even? No, definitely not. Write your no. Right. Right. They brought their fingers with them on that one. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Definitely a no. I'll be honest, tomorrow, slow down. This is 3 points. I think this is 3 points, and the no is a couple points. It might be 3-3-1 again. So, okay, the next one. 78 correct answers out of a 100-point test. .78. Okay, correct. This one, though, is 39 correct out of 50. .78. Ah.
Yes, of course.
So, yes. This is where one of you might, like one teacher might grade something one way and another teacher grades it some other way, and you're sitting there having a discussion with your friend of who made the higher grade. You basically made the same grade. In the world of percents, one teacher graded it out of 100 and the other teacher graded it out of 50. We all do this, all teachers. Some teachers do everything out of 100. Some don't. It just matters. It's weird. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is stop it here and let y'all keep going on the back. Yes?
When our teacher did it's like 49 out of 50.
49 out of 50? So now we are going to start on the back, and it starts out with, get it all straight. Okay. So we're going to use this chart on 11 and 12, or use these tables in 11 and 12. Number 11 says, to disinfect 1 quart of stream water to make it drinkable, you need to add 2 tablets of iodine. So, how many tablets do you need to disinfect 4 quarts? So, how do you get from a 4 to a 6? Times 4. So, if we do times 4 on the bottom, times 4 on top, and yes, it's 8. The answer is 8. If you did 2, it would be 4, 3 would be 6, 4 would be 8.
I'm saying like that's not part of the thing.
Okay. Okay, number 12. The bookstore bought 160 copies of a book from the publisher for $4,000. If the store gives away 2 books, how much money will it lose? So basically, we got to get it down to 1 book before we can get it to 2 books. So, or you can jump from the 160 to the 2, meaning I know 2 goes into 16 how many times?
Oh.
8. So with the 0, it's 80. That's right. Now, I take my calculator and I check it. I'm kind of using a guessing game. I'm taking 160. I'm thinking it's divided by 80 is 2. And I got a 2. So to get from here to here, I divided by 80 to get 2. So now I'm going to do that on this side. 4,000 divided by 80. And then, yes. Listen, it's fine. You can do unit rate. You can do different ways. As long as we get a 50 right there, that's the big deal. That box. Okay. Get on that one. Okay. Going on down. Number 13 here. Salary. It says Luz earns $400 for 40 hours of work. Use a ratio table to determine how much she earns for 6 hours of work. No, that's celery. This is salary. That's how much you get paid. So, okay, till 8th period. Here we go. Okay. Money on top. Your salary is what you get paid, guys. Okay, so your salary is, for this person, $400 for 40 hours of work. We basically need to probably determine how much they get paid per hour. So, 400 divided by 40 is $10 an hour. Now, can you all please quit commenting 5,000 things? I kind of wonder if people can hear the video when they're at home. Like, seriously. Okay, so I figured out that for every hour they work, they get $10. But the question is, what if they worked 6 hours? So 1 to get to a 6 is times 6. 10 times 6 is 60. So they get $60 for 6 hours of work. Words. $, something. Okay. Now, 14 through 17 are what I would call word problems, and you could do them different ways. I just kept doing them using ratio tables. So, on a test, Matilda answered 12 out of 15 problems correct. If this rate continues, how many of the next 25 problems will she answer correctly? So, starts out, the ones that are correct, I'm going to put on top, out of total questions. And it's 12 correct out of 15. We're trying to get to a rate of, if she had 25 questions. Now, I personally cannot jump from a 15 to a 25. Like 15 times nothing is 25, right? Okay. But what number do 15 and 25 have in common? 5. So what I'm trying to do is make a 5 right here. What is 15? How do I get to a 5? Okay, divided by 3. So can I do 12 divided by 3?
Yes.
And I get 4. 4. And that worked. Now can you jump from a 5 to a 25? Times 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 5 is 20. That means that this that Matilda would get 20 correct out of 25. Okay? You just can't guess. I think when I was you guys' age, I thought, well, we can just double that and subtract 3 or something, but it doesn't work that way. Okay? On 15, the Hawks soccer team won 12 out of 14 games. If this rate continues, how many games will they win if they play a total of 21 games? Okay, so the winning ones will be on top, total on bottom. They won 12 out of 14. And they need us to get to 21. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking, what is a common number between a 14 and a 21? 7. So if I can get a 7 right here, is that possible?
Yes.
Yeah. 14 what? To get 7. Divided by 2. Okay. Can you do 12 divided by 2?
Yes.
And you get 6. I'm playing with the numbers. Like, you can do unit rate and all that, but you get these weird decimals. Can you do 7 times something to get that?
3.
Times 3. And we know 6 times 3 is 18. So you're either dividing or multiplying to get that last number. So they would win 18. No, it's 2. Divided by 2 equals 7. Okay. 16 vegetables. At a harvest, 16 ears of corn are being picked for every 18 peppers. If 9 peppers have been picked, how many ears of corn have been picked? Okay. Here we go. Corn and peppers. 16 corn, 18 peppers. I need to get to 9 peppers. Can you jump from an 18 to a 9?
Yes.
And divided by 2. So this one's easy. I can just do divided by 2, divided by 2, and I get 8. So for every 8 ears of corn, there are 9 peppers. 16 just divided by 2 is 8. Okay, and 17, at a roadwork site, 20 cones are placed along 50 feet of the road. At this rate, how many cones are placed along 35 feet of the road? Okay, so cones against feet of road. My handwriting went bad there. Okay, they put 20 to 50. And we need to get to 35. Okay. Can we jump straight from a 50 to a 35?
No.
Nope. We probably need what right here?
A number. 1.
We could do 1. 5 would work too. Either way, let's see. Like, you can do it your way, it's fine. If I do a 5 right here, 50 divided by 10 is 5. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Then I can do 5 times 7 is 35. And 2 times 7 is 14. It really doesn't matter. You can do unit rate and do 20 divided by 50 and get 0.4.
Wait, the answer is 0.4.
No, it's 14. And then do the rest. That doesn't seem right. Oh, times 35. So you'd have a 0.4 and a 1 times 35, and you would still get 14. So you can do it that way also. Okay, yes. At the end, the words can be down. I don't really mind if you put them here. I'm good. But don't give me that. Does that make sense? Okay, I need them either front, back, both, something.
I thought you were saying that we had to put that and
I didn't know that time went so fast. I'm sorry. Like, if you want to add it back down here, it's 14 cones to 35 feet. That is fine. Okay, I know Sawyer's over there making them write a complete sentence. The ratio of cones to feet is 14 cones there are 35 feet. That's why I'm being like, I need some words. Okay? So, tonight, look over anything in the ratios. Finish this. 8th period, go back and watch the beginning of the video probably. 7th period, probably needed to just watch the end. Yes.
so like on the
When what?
when you it says if each pair of ratio or rate are equivalent.
Uh-huh.
So can you just like I'm on number 9. Can
Yeah.
you like divide by 45?
45.
So is the answer what you got for
Uh-huh. That's right. 20 over 45 equals what over under 1. So, like, what you got on your calculator is 20 divided by 45. You got, like, 0.4 repeating, right?
I got 2 for the to 8.
Oh, yeah, don't simplify it. Yeah. Then, you're going to do, like, that's one of them. This is the other one. Now we're doing 12 out of 25. So how much is 1? Give me some words. And then are they equal? No. But give me words to represent them. Okay, good question. And I did, like, at the beginning of the video, I did these. If you're just copying what I'm writing, guys, it's not helping. I hope you're kind of stopping and thinking about it.